From London this morning with how this all came about. Piers, good morning.
Good morning to Sacramento.
Hey, nice to have you on Good Day today. So how do you go about, why did you, what made you want to do this and get inside the minds of these people?
You know, I've watched crime series for many years and been fascinated by it like many people. And I just got offered the chance to do this series where I would actually be put in the room with some of America's most dangerous serial killers. And I thought it was a very interesting and challenging task to actually get in the room and try and unlock these very deviant minds and try and get, hopefully, for the relatives of all the people that they killed, some form of closure or comfort. And I think that we managed to do that in many cases.
Okay, so you're like a foot away from a serial killer. Is it intimidating? Is it strange? I mean, you interview people all the time, but does it feel different when you're sitting that close to somebody that's killed that many people?
Yeah, it does. It is quite intimidating because certainly in one of the two shows, a guy called Lorenzo Gilyard, we know that he strangled at least a dozen women and probably strangled maybe as many as 30. So he's killed a lot of people with his bare hands, and he's sitting there 2 feet away from me. There's one guard who kept wandering off down the other end of the room, and I'm thinking this guy's getting more and more angry and actually wants to stop him if he wants to. What's he got to lose? Just jumping over and attacking me. And you've got to be careful. You know, these are not normal people. These are psychologically very warped and dangerous people who are capable of extreme deadly violence in a flash. So that definitely, as an interviewer, as you can imagine, concentrates the mind.
Did they actually cop to what they were convicted of doing, or did you still find some denials from some of these people?
They're completely in denial, the two that I interviewed for these first two shows. They're people who are very used to being controlling and manipulative. They've lied repeatedly to everybody in their lives. And one of the reasons they got away with what they were doing for so long, killing more and more and more people without being caught, is that they're good liars. They're good at covering their tracks, they're good at lying, and therefore they're very difficult interview subjects. Also, they don't have to stay in the room. Both of them tried to walk out numerous times in my time with them, and both of them eventually do walk out, furious, because they realize that I've twisted their lies and exposed them for what they are, and at that point they know I'm not there to help them get released. I'm actually there to remind everybody they're guilty.
Wow.
Well, you know that recently here in Northern California, I mean, this has been a crime 40 years in the making now with the Golden State Killer, the East Area Rapist. We do have somebody behind bars who is the suspected East Area Rapist right now. Were you ever able to get into any contact with victims of this alleged murderer and rapist, or is this a portion that you'll be covering in your series?
Well, I tend to take one subject per show, one person, one serial killer. But certainly, I think that the only criteria for me is, do they want to come on camera? Do they have a compelling story? Are there enough parts of their story which are worth investigating? And does it make, ultimately, a good and purposeful show that has a point to it? So that's my only criteria. Almost all serial killers, by definition, are notorious killers. And we've traveled all around America to interview people. And I think that, you know, my job, as I see it, is just to expose them for what they don't want you to think they are. They want you to think they're there as a miscarriage of justice. They're innocent people because they're twisted and they're smart and they're thinking and they're very deviant and they can manipulate you. I just see my job as trying to smash that down and get to the real them and show viewers, actually, this is what evil looks like.
All right. It sounds like fans of true crime will love to watch it. It's called Serial Killer with Piers Morgan on Oxygen. Thanks for being on Good Day this morning.
My pleasure. Take care.
All right.
Thanks, Piers.